Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see where my co-hosts are. See what's happening. It's been a long time. Yes, yes. Just wanted to check in with you. Wish you all a happy holiday. Hope your Thanksgiving was wonderful. Hope you're getting ready for a wonderful holiday season with the family, children. As you see in the background, I have my incense burning, just trying to sanctify and clarify my space and bring in the positive energy, be praying to the ancestors to join us and be with us and guide us through this tumultuous season. Let me turn down this television here. It's been really hard trying to get going with the live feed. There's been a lot going on and maintaining a business, with the mandates at the same time, uh, getting the kids in school, getting you know doing doing the right things. It's testing time. Then we have birthdays. Then we have just a lot going on. So we apologize for the tardiness, but we're gonna get back to it. Let me see if I can get my co-host to join this feed. I don't like to start and have to repeat myself, so just bear with me shortly. Let me just check back in. 2 seconds. So, news of the day is that the mayor is now asking all businesses, not just um, restaurants and hospitality business, to require um, the COVID pass for everyone that wants to patronize the business. This is just because of Omicron. Yes. So, like I said, the more and more this thing goes on, it just to an intelligent individual, to a person that's just not sitting in front of the TV like a zombie and accepting every narrative being shoved down their throat. It just seems a little fishy, a little spicy, a little fishy. Omicron, of course, they try to pin it on Africa, as we come to know now, did not originate in Africa. Then they imposed a travel ban on Africa, which they have not yet um, taken off. And even the WHO has asked them to take that travel ban off because the reasons for doing it were false and unjustified. So why are we having it? Still got it on. And now, and also, let me backtrack a little bit. So reports are for the people that discovered the new strain that it's a milder strain. It's not like the Delta that everyone was up in arms about. Me personally, I don't see what the difference is. It's not like the first COVID wasn't kicking people's asses. So Delta kicked people out just like the first one. So whatever. But I'm no scientist. So, but they said the Delta was very strong. But from all reports, Omicron is not. But still, yet this man feels it necessary to continue on pushing these mandates for Omicron, even though the reports are that it's nothing to make that much of a big deal about and that people should continue to be observing it and see how it goes. So here we are. I think ultimately what's going to happen is half the country is going to move into Florida and Texas, and the other half that wants to believe in this mumbo jumbo fear game can have the rest of the country. Who wants to participate in this segregationist, uh, show your pass, show your ID to get into a grocery store to go shop? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You have to show your medical status to anyone like it's their business to see it. Like, what have we turned into? But anyway, here we are. Biden continues to lose mandates, and that's another stupid thing about this. Everyone that sues the government in regards to these mandates are winning, and companies and are backing off. But this idiot wants to continue and push forward. Like, I'm just going to ignore what the rest of the world is doing. I'm just going to ignore what the rest of these courts are doing. And while I'm the mayor of New York, I'm going to continue to be a jackass and do what I feel like doing, because New Yorkers ain't going to do nothing about it. New Yorkers ain't going to fight me. New Yorkers just going to lay down. And despite the protests, pretty much that's what's happening. He's right. People don't want to hear too much of any dissenting view that's not in support of these stupid mandates. Well, I don't even know if that's true anymore. It's just that the media won't allow any other dissenting points of view. The media is still censoring our opinions. It's still censoring our opportunity to show how stupid this stuff is. And they continue on with their narrative. Wrecking businesses, wrecking lives, disrupting families, disrupting a good time. They just want to continue to celebrate fear, death. Let me check again, see if our host is in. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. So, looks like y'all just got me to deal with today. So, I would love to hear your comments, your interactions. Like and follow our page. Ask me any questions you have, anything you have going on. I would love to hear from you. Next thing I want to talk about are the Democrats. You know, it's bad enough that they assume they have the black vote. Why do we keep voting, and why do we keep aligning ourselves with this party when they continue to insult us? They continue to promise us in exchange for our votes changes or improvements, but they never deliver. What has the last thing the Democratic Party delivered for black people? I'll wait. Really nothing. So we're in a relationship with a party where we give our votes and we help them win elections. And when they get there, they ban countries like Africa from visiting unjustifiably. You know, to me, I was talking to a friend of mine that described it. You know, I said they're kind of like cowards, really, because at least the Republicans, you know, they don't like you and they don't hide it. But the Democrats want to pretend like they actually like us, but they're really no different. For themselves, or they call us niggers too. It's the truth. They don't respect us. Because the minute we speak up, try to speak up for ourselves, they want us to be put in our places. And if we don't listen to what they have to say, or we don't obey their orders, we're no good. So, just a word of advice to you guys that continue to support this party. Just demand more from them, you know. But every other constituency demands more from its political representatives. Black folks, we gotta do better. We have to demand more. We have to get more results. Next, I want to talk about is Africa and COVID. Why are the rates so low in Africa? Well, at first off, we don't have access to the vaccines because to the countries that believe the vaccines are effective, they jumped on it. And we didn't have any ability to get or be rationed any vaccines. So that's the first part. These developed countries jumped on the vaccine. Took it for their countries, left Africa out there. Like, you guys fend for yourselves, but we don't have vaccines. Then many African nations can't afford the vaccine, can't afford to buy it. They're already heels up in debt. So no money to buy vaccines. So there are no vaccines. But surprisingly, there's no COVID either. I think the last we looked, it's under 6% of the population have been affected by COVID. Now, isn't that crazy? Here we are scrambling, mandating, doing all this for vaccines, and the continent, which has about 6% of its people vaccinated, are not really dying from COVID. What does that mean to you? If you're a prayerful person, you're going to say it's Jesus Christ. You're going to say it's God. But let's remove that for a second. You're going to say, are you going to say it's a climate? No, because Africa shares climate with Florida. You know, tropical has a tropical climate. At least West Africa does. So there's nothing super different about the climate there than the rest of the world as to why people will not be affected. Do we have some kind of natural immunity? Is it our exposure to chloroquine? But the fact remains, we're not getting vaccinated and we're not dying in Africa. So before you allow fear to dominate and control your entire life, just understand there are people that can't even get it if they wanted to. And they're doing okay. Eat healthier, take your vitamins, drink your water. Someone will even say, wear your mask and be safe. Till next time, guys. See you soon.